You won't even listen to my pastor. You at home, you won't even watch him on TV. He ain't never going to watch on TV. And let me help y'all right now. I'm going to get my own self free and you free too. Stop taking me to your house. Because some of y'all husbands are upset with me because you took me to your house. Don't take me home. Take this word I gave you home, not me. Now he upset with me, offended, don't even like me, jealous of me. Because you keep saying, my apostle said, and my apostle, and my apostle, and my pastor said, and I'm going to church to hear my apostle, and I'm going to my apostle, all he hears is my apostle, my apostle, my apostle. Then when he asks you for a dinner, you say, I don't feel like it. When he needs sex, you tired, got a headache. But my apostle, get me out your house. Take the word home, not me. Because if you honor me more than your husband, I'm going to rebuke you. I'm going to rebuke you down. I don't play them games. And married couples in here know me. That if you met with me before, I honor the husband. I'm talking to him. I'm asking him permission to deal with your wife. Because I'm going to show you to honor that man. You picked him, so honor him. You picked him, so submit to him. You don't get to submit to your pastor more than your husband. What he say goes, not me. So if he told you, I know it's going to get tight. So if he told you, you ain't going to church today. If he unsaved and he said, you ain't going today. You stay at home. Okay, stay right at home and cook and say, put your lingerie on and say, get your oil poured on your bed and go to work. Submit to him. Sit down. Go to work. Sit down. Sit. Here I come. I'm finna quit. Sit down. Sit down. Come on, let's go. Submit. You hear me? You hear me? It worked on the Avery. Don't y'all see Joe up here right now? It worked. It worked. Joe is proof it worked. Watch this. Sit down. Shh. When he finally came to TG, we didn't know it. We didn't know that, what the process was. So we had a meeting, and me and PL asked him. We said, did Avery ever nag you about coming to TG? He said, no, she never said nothing. I just would come in the house and hear her playing worship music and praying. He said, I would come in, on my little stuff, and then I would hear her just playing around the house. She was never nagging him to do nothing. Because men hate to be controlled. Y'all don't, okay. Watch me. Men do not like to be controlled because they're called to lead. And some of you women, you don't like to be controlled, and that's because you got a male spirit. You don't like that. You don't like that gospel. You hate to be controlled because you got the wrong spirit in you. A woman's spirit is to obey and submit. You are a natural nurturer. Tell me why you can't obey. The wrong spirit is in you. If God poured the feminine out the man, he must pour the man out of you. Sit. So you can't tell me what to do. Male spirit. Sit down. Shh. Sit down. You loud, raising your voice. Male spirit. And it's probably, watch this, shh, it's probably a male spirit because you mad with your daddy. The male spirit probably there because you upset with your daddy. You bitter toward him. He was never there. Watch this. And your husband ain't called to be your daddy. Not in that context. Let's keep it going. Sit. Sit. Shh. Sit down. He ain't called to be your daddy. Not in that context. Now, let's work. I'm finna quit. Watch. Not in that context. But watch this. There is a fathering component to husbandry, though. There is. There's a fathering component to husbandry. Because God, in the beginning, I'm trying to deal with this, but y'all pulling on me. Am I okay? In Genesis, chapter number 2:24, God says, therefore shall a man leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife. The man has to leave mother and father. The man is called to leave, which means you're making all the sacrifices. See, the problem is some of these men, you became husbands while you still were a son. You can't be in the office of son and be a husband. You have to leave mother and father. You leave your mama, you leave your daddy. Not leaving them in love, you leave them as the priority. They're no longer the priority. Mama ain't the priority. Daddy ain't the priority. My wife is. So, fellas, you cannot honor your mama over your wife. If your mama don't like your wife, we're not coming to dinner. Y'all are quiet up in here. If your mama can't stand your wife, we will not be at Christmas. We won't make it. Sorry, not coming. You are not going to honor me and love me and disrespect my wife. We're not going to make it. Grandkids either. Nobody coming. We'll be at the house. I'll make my own pot roast. Biscuits, gravy, everything. We're not coming. Period. Sit down. We're not coming. Sit. Come on. No, we're not gonna make it. Because she my priority. She my priority. And see, sit. And the problem, I'm about to help y'all. I'm trying to get y'all free. See, the problem is, the reason why you are so attached to your mama is because your daddy wasn't there. And truthfully, in the spirit, your mama made you her husband.